Welcome back. It is the Couch Company podcast. My name is Jonathan, and I am with Tyler DeFazio. Tyler, how are you today?
Hello, Jonathan.
And welcome to this very spooky episode.
It's very spooky.
It's not really that
I elongated
spooky.
that because I was criticized last week for being, I think I said like, sup, John? Or something like very like...
articulate.
Quick. Yeah. Well, now I just want to draw it
very
out.
punchy.
I was going to do this.
Wait, what? Who gave you feedback?
Myself.
Oh, okay.
Myself.
Yeah.
I got feedback.
That's the worst critic.
Oh, yeah, no, I was
Absolutely.
terrible last week. So I want to turn up a notch on this Halloween's Eve.
I feel like more articulate's better, though. Like short, to the point, lots of plosives.
Please don't. Please no plosives. Hopefully,
dude, we got to test these things out, man. See what their limits are.
They're not.
All right, we're losing people already.
Okay.
This week we have a very great episode, as always. I mean, as if we have anything else. Don't answer that. We're doing a top 5, as always.
What? Okay.
Halloween is this Sunday. It was yesterday. If you're listening to this,
it's Monday 8 a.m. So,
it's Monday at 8 a.m.
Welcome. Hope you had a good, safe Halloween.
Yeah, that's true. So, in the spirit of Halloween, we're going to be doing top 5 candies, plural.
Rules. Let's talk about them.
Go for it. Sugar content must be 40 grams or higher.
I think that's probably probably easy. I don't know what that is.
What is that? Just pixie sticks?
So I think some of the things I wanted to talk through, and we'll probably call these out as they come. Like, candies can have, because like if you're talking like peanut M&Ms, right, which I'm sure we'll talk about the M&M family, there are peanuts in there, still counts as candy. It's candy, right?
Right.
So, but not something like a chocolate covered pretzel, because the pretzel to candy ratio is skewed in the pretzel.
Right. I believe it's 80%.
80%
is the cutoff.
Yeah. So, well, okay. I mean, that's fine.
Do you think it's 80%, 20% chocolate? It's probably be more than that. The pretzel's probably like closer to 90%.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I would say the same thing is with like peanut M&Ms, where there's a higher peanut consistency or peanut volume than chocolate around it, right?
That's a good point then. Then what stipulates?
I don't know. I think we just don't be assholes.
Oh.
That's probably a rule.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's like an overarching rule.
Yeah,
right?
that's a rule. That should be on the list.
One thing I would like to point out too, and I don't think we'll get there, but like we do with every food, this is the best version,
right? Of course,
of the candy.
I am looking up the definition of candy because I'm spiraling now. I don't know what.
Well,
candy
so
is.
let me throw this out there, and I don't want to kick it right off, but there are some candies that I would argue are best if eaten a certain way or eaten with a certain thing. Do we think that eaten a certain way counts, but eaten with something else? We're trying to look at something like standalone, right? This might be a moot point.
Standalone.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
But you can. I will put this in here. So if you listened to our fruit episode.
The Great Divide, yeah.
The Great Divide. In that episode, we were arguing for other forms of the fruit. For example,
That's true.
Apple was on the list, spoiler, because of its great variety. Pie, candied apple.
Yep.
Now, with that being said, does that go the same for candy? Okay. I know that it's very popular to freeze some candies.
Well, that's kind of where I was going at with the best way of eating a certain candy.
Okay. So what about, so milkshake probably doesn't count. Too many other factors.
Yeah, the milkshake is like the candy is a part of it, right?
Pie.
Yeah, but I would argue
you're saying the apple's the essence.
It's literally called an apple. Well, I guess you get an Oreo McFlurry, but like an apple pie.
Oreo's
most
not a candy,
of it is
though, right?
like apple and
Oreo's a
dessert
cookie.
stuff. Oreo's a cookie. I'm not M&M McFlurry. Whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's more ice cream than M&M. We can get a little
okay.
Little
so I think to defend that point is if you took the apple out of the pie, it's nothing.
Right.
If you took the M&Ms out of the McFlurry, it's just just
ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You still have ice cream.
I appreciate you backing me up there.
No, it makes sense. It does make sense. We're getting to the root cause. We're trying to, finish Einstein's work. We're trying to have a solvable
It
universe.
ended with candy, and we're about to finish that tonight.
Einstein wanted to create a formula where you could make sense of anything in the universe.
Right.
And we're taking that.
Almost there.
We're chiseling away with pies and candy.
It takes about 52 episodes. We're almost halfway. It's episode 24,
24.
which is
My favorite number.
awesome. Yeah.
No, it's not. I lied.
What is your favorite number?
10.
I could tell you my favorite number, but I use it in all my passwords.
69.
Damn it. No.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Candy. Start us off. Kick it off, Tyler.
All right. Well, since we were talking about and being a little elusive with the freezing aspect,
Elusive man?
how do you like, ding, how do you like Three Musketeers Frozen?
Very good.
Very good. Top 5 good
No.
or just an honorable mention?
So I have my top 5.
Okay.
Much like Tyler did this to me last week. I'm doing this to him now.
All right.
I have my top 5.
Yep.
It did not make my top 5, but I am a fan of that. So I would vote to put that into the honorable mentions category at this point.
I have it there as well. I just didn't know how. Like, a lot of people don't like Three Musketeers. Like that.
I
gets, like,
am not a
hate.
huge fan of it
Yeah.
by itself, but when you add that element to it, it does become
nuts. Yeah.
significantly better.
Okay. Well, go ahead. You have 5 on your list.
Okay,
Go
I
ahead
have
and
5
start
on my
throwing
list.
some
I'll
out,
start with my number 5, and we're gonna pull it up right here. The Hershey's chocolate bar, the classic milk chocolate Hershey's chocolate bar. Now I know what you might be saying, John. Original potato chips, Hershey's chocolate bar. Are you the most basic person ever? Yes, I am, because the basics are the fundamentals, and the fundamentals are what make people great.
So you prefer milk chocolate over dark chocolate, white chocolate,
Yes.
all the other chocolates?
Yes, I do. And that might be a bold take. I feel like if I were to guess, and I am the smartest person on the planet,
I mean, obviously,
I
finishing
invented
Einstein's
the
work, now
J-bone.
he's gone.
I invented other things that you can find on a podcast.
Standard deviations.
Standard
yeah.
deviation. I would say dark chocolate's probably the most popular.
What?
No?
You think?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I don't know.
What do you think?
I think dark
Do
chocolate.
you think
might-
milk's the most popular?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay, then I am basic.
Yeah, I mean, so dark chocolate.
I don't know why I
might-
thought that. I feel like I've been flamed for my milk chocolate taste before.
I think you're being flamed by adults, maybe.
Adults?
Yeah, like I think.
No, like my
I think
friends.
kids. Well, yeah, but you guys are adults now.
Nah.
Adults.
I
You
feel
say
like you're
adults
only
all
an
the-
adult when you start acting like an adult.
Yeah, well, you're still doing milk chocolate, so fair point.
Milk chocolate's good, man.
I'm not saying it's bad, but like if you're looking at the milk chocolate thing, like you're saying that now are you talking like a big bar? Because here's
bar, not a
my
huge bar,
controversy.
but a fucking king
here's,
size.
Here's my controversy.
All right.
I think that if you take like a milk chocolate Hershey bar,
Yeah.
that's like an actual bar where you have many different like sections on it,
Yes,
right?
that's what I'm talking about.
Versus something like a little snack size.
Yeah, the one.
I
section.
swear the snack size tastes different.
better.
Not better or worse. It just tastes different.
Yeah, it is. It's like a pizza. Okay, you have your regular pie,
Yeah.
which is what you call a pizza,
Uh-huh.
because we had a lot of pie talk, so I shouldn't
Oh,
have
yeah,
used
yeah,
that
yeah.
terminology.
Right.
You have a pizza, regular size, but then you get those monster pizzas. They taste way different because you can't get the consistency correct in the ingredients
Well,
when
that's what
you
I'm saying. But
increase
by
the
that
ratio.
by that logic, are you saying that the fun size one is the better bite size?
I don't think so.
perfect-
I think the best is that normal size or king size. I'm holding up my hands to tell you, but the audience can't see.
Great pod, yeah.
The normal size fucking bar, not the big ones you get at Hershey Park.
I guess per the rules, it doesn't matter because it would all theoretically
It'd be the best one. So
version
whatever
of
the
it,
best
yeah.
one means to you, yeah. I guess if they taste differently,
Man,
you really
that's-
enjoy the
That's
singular.
tough. So you would take just plain ass
Yeah.
chocolate bar
over
over the almonds,
Yep.
over the crackle,
Yep.
over any of that. Like
I
even
like
the
it
Oreo
plain,
one?
man. I get a burger. I like it plain. I get a pizza. I like pepperonis on it, but plain's good too. You know what I'm saying? Like plain is so undervalued.
And you'll take that over Hershey Kiss.
Yes. Every day.
Are those different candies?
Dude, the Hershey Kiss, anything that you have to work
Okay,
to eat,
I will. You know what?
okay?
I will give you.
So
that
any
one,
nut
yeah.
you have to crack, any thing, you would hate artichokes. You got to fucking work all day
Oh
to
no,
get those
I
things.
have someone to do that for me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Hershey Kiss is the same thing. You're unwrapping those things and you get a little bit of happiness, and then you're unwrapping another one. It's like, what the fuck? I should be getting paid for this.
Yeah, but I like the idea that in between the wrappings.
Give me a jar
Okay.
of Hershey Kisses unwrapped.
Yeah, but then like
give me a jar of pistachios unnutted.
But it's I don't think you could say that on the podcast.
Okay.
I think it's the
why not?
I don't know. It's explicit. The idea of unwrapping a Hershey Kiss, though, it kind of like it gives you a little like break in between, so it lasts
that.
longer.
No.
Okay, fair enough.
Fuck
That's
that.
fine.
I want instant gratification.
Yeah.
I want to eat them by the gallons. I'm all about it.
Would you be upset if I put this on like this is like number 6? Like it's on the cusp. Like we could talk about it. I'm not saying it doesn't deserve to be on the list. I cringe at thinking there's so many good candies out there that taking
Well,
up.
this is the same thing that people were talking to me about potato chips. It's like, why did you put original on it? It's so many better flavors. Dude, original is the classic. You need to honor the classics. And a good original chip, just like a good original chocolate bar, it's undervalued.
I guess my only comeback to that I can even think of.
You can't say that on the podcast.
Touche.
Got him.
I think the only thing that I can say against that would be with regular and original potato chips, I can see myself sitting down like, you know what? I could really go for a regular potato chip.
Right.
But when it comes to candy, I don't think I've eaten obviously chocolate bar, like plain chocolate bars, but I don't think I've ever gone into a store and been like, oh yeah, I want this plain Hershey
I have
bar.
been in the mood for a Hershey's chocolate bar.
All right.
With a glass of milk, it's even better, but even on its own, it's good.
Yeah.
Man, with a glass of milk, that's OP.
That's very sweet. I mean, hey, look.
Wait, a glass of milk?
Just the Hershey bar with milk, like milk. I don't know.
Oh, it's so good. It's like eating a cookie with milk.
Okay, I mean,
cookie with milk's better. I'm not saying it's the same level,
sure.
but I'm saying it's good, man.
All right.
All right, you're up.
That's a lot of chocolate talk. All right.
I like chocolate.
I
will say 3 out of the 5 on my list include chocolate.
Yeah, I think it's
a good ratio.
Smart. Well, in that case, let me throw it out away from chocolate.
Yeah.
Twizzlers.
Solid.
You say it's
B
solid
tier.
as you don't. What?
Yeah. Solid B tier. Maybe A minus. Not in my top 5.
That is something that you can crush a bag of Twizzlers. You can't
Yeah.
eat unlimited chocolate.
I've
without
never
getting
said,
sick.
I'm going to go out and get Twizzlers, though. It's always, okay, if it's there, I'm going to eat it.
Like you're in a movie theater, you don't want like some Twizzlers.
I'm going to get popcorn. And this is something
fair,
that,
yeah.
I'm going to admit here. I used to like candy a lot more than I do now.
Yeah.
I came to the realization one day, why would I eat candy when I can eat like a steak? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's always one or the other.
Yeah, exactly. It's either steak or it's it's a ribeye or it's
Sure.
a Twizzler. No, but for example, it's like you're at the movie theaters. Would I rather crush a large tub of popcorn or get Twizzlers?
Yeah, but we're not talking about the popcorn.
I
It's just
understand.
like, no,
I'm just
saying that's a fair point. I'm actually kind of shocked that you wouldn't do like a Twizzlers thing. Like it got a little
I will
road
say,
trip
if
going
gun
on.
to my head, I don't know why there has to be a gun to my head, but let's say there is.
Yeah, up the
Crazy mad lad at the movie theaters forcing me to get candy to go see a movie. I'm not getting Twizzlers.
What are you getting? Because they're not going to have a plain ass chocolate.
It's gonna be my number 4, so I won't spoil it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
It's not gonna be a plain ass. It's not gonna be a plain ass chocolate bar.
I'm okay with Twizzlers not being forced on the top 5 because I actually have some other ones we're going to get.
We can lurk it. We can lurk it.
Yeah, I got some weird ones.
Being
So
a
go ahead.
lurky. Okay, my number 4. If a crazy Joe had a gun to my head.
Yeah.
Sorry, all Joes out there.
You shouldn't go in order because we don't want to give away your tier. Like you. Just
Okay,
wanna
I'll
throw it
stop
out
after
there
that. I'll
and-
stop
yeah,
after
yeah,
that. Okay, but this actually does tie in. I would get Sour Patch Kids. I love.
You're absolutely not. That is the most disgusting thing in the world.
How?
Short of
How?
Sour Patch Kids.
Yes. They're sour. They're
The
sweet.
texture
they're gone.
is
Love it.
terrible.
No.
Even on its
Sugar.
like freshest, it
Nah.
hurts your teeth. It gets stuck in your
Nah.
teeth. It's just
See, you're 80. Okay, it might go
It's-
right through your dentures, but for
Oh
us
my
real people,
God.
it's that kick
That
you need.
I
Love it.
I
Love
don't
it.
know, man.
You're old.
I don't know.
You're
about
too
that.
old.
That's
You're too old. Sour Patch Kids are awesome. Love
what
'em.
candy do you hate the most? Let me ask you that.
Almond Joy,
That's I actually kind of like almond joy. It's not on my list,
or
but
the
it's
coconut.
not
Is
bad.
that the coconut one?
almond joy? Yeah.
Yeah,
Has
hate
like
it.
almond in the middle, and then coconut.
Yeah, I'd rather
That's
eat.
not bad. That's something I would refrigerate, not necessarily freeze, but get kind of like a
Hating
cold.
Almond Joy.
I would say most candy is
Disgusting.
actually better.
Hard
refrigerated.
candy,
Hard candy. Oh man, do you have my list? It's hard candy.
like a peppermint.
No, not a peppermint.
I'm talking about grandma at
tell you what, all
the
right.
bottom of grandma's purse.
We'll play it. We'll play
All right, Sour Patch Kids is
in.
gone.
Well,
It's
no.
fine.
It's a we'll keep it there because I'm sure I have like a one
Dude,
for
you
one that we
hate
might.
it. you're going to make a trade with me?
I might trade it off. I might use it as some leverage.
It hurts my teeth.
I
Dude,
think,
you're a grandpa.
I think they taste bad. Like if
No,
you're gonna do like
I
a
like the
sour thing,
sourness.
what about like a warhead? Not a warhead. What's it called? Actually, warheads
Jawbreaker?
aren't too bad. No, it's like the super sour one. Is it called a warhead?
I don't know.
It's like a little hard candy that you put it in.
I don't like the hard candy. I like the gummy.
What's like the Laffy Taffy stuff?
Oh,
I don't know why I called it that way.
it's Laffy
Laffy
Taffy.
Taffy. It's not Laffy Taffy. It's something else.
Yeah,
Is it not called like it's like in a balloon?
Oh, the Airheads.
Airheads. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Airheads.
Yeah, they're not fine. I mean, they're fine, but I'm not.
Like the extreme Airheads, yeah.
Yeah.
I like Sour Patch Kids more. You can get a handful, put them in, get a bunch of cavities.
I'm pretty
Love
sure
it.
it's. I think what I'm talking about is warheads. I don't like the
Warheads?
Yeah.
I don't like the hard candy.
Well, speaking of hard candy, so fireballs.
No, hate them.
Hate fireballs. So
Why do I want spicy when I'm eating candy?
It's so that's the beauty of it. We're talking about the best ones, right?
Okay.
So there's a difference on the fireballs where like there's spicy like fireballs, but if you get the right one, and I wish I remember
the right one.
Well, no, like I wish I remember.
You get
brand.
the golden ticket.
We had a good brand that we got. I think it was from like Sam's Club or something, or I might have got them on I don't know Amazon. So crapshoot on what the brand is, but we got them and it was sweet, but also like hot. It was the perfect balance where right when it was like, ooh, this has a little kick to it, and it like sweetens out.
Yeah.
Every time like not to get super gross, but like your saliva kind of like that's how we eat.
Cradles
it's a
it.
human, as a human being, and it's like it just had this this loop.
Yeah.
And it was very, very good.
I hate them.
So fireballs are the Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, that is a
John
good one
Perez
for one.
world.
Yeah. I do not want heat when I'm eating candy.
This is
That's
gonna
like
be
the
an
last thing I
That's
want.
going to be an interesting list. All right, your turn. Go ahead.
All right, I'll pick one.
Let's see what we got.
We'll mix it up here. We'll go back to chocolate. Kit Kat.
Kit Kat. I didn't think about Kit Kat.
Love Kit Kats. Got that crunch. Now, of course, it's misleading on the marketing. It does not fucking crunch like that, but it is still extremely good.
Just now, we are talking like that's one thing that I would say is base Kit Kat.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had an offshoot.
You're talking about the two sticks?
I'm talking specifically like chocolate.
Yeah.
Like chocolate. Not like white
I thought you were talking
or-
size. Yeah, I'm talking base Kit Kat.
Yeah.
Is there a size preference?
It doesn't matter, right? Size shouldn't matter on that. I hear it sometimes does, but it in this regard, it should not matter.
How many double entendres can we say in this episode?
We're up to like 3 or 4.
If you're
now,
keeping track at home, let us know. Yeah, I think either the 4 or the 2, right? Is probably the best. The 2s are the small one, I guess. So the standard was 4. Okay, whatever. Kit Kat's fantastic. Tastes good, has a little bit of a crunch to it.
I could
The chocolate, love it. Love it.
So I think Kit Kat's the first thing we agree on currently on this list.
I can't believe you don't like Hershey's chocolate bar. But yeah, I guess
like
that's an
it.
unpopular opinion. I guess that's an unpopular
No, it's
opinion.
very good. Is it top 5 though?
For me, it is. I respect the classics. I don't know.
All right.
Whatever.
Snickers?
Yeah, okay. They're okay.
What?
Yeah, they're okay.
The classic Snickers.
Snickers, yeah.
Snickers is the perfect
That's
like
the-
salty sweet.
Yeah, it's like the...
Got the caramel in there?
Caramel, yeah. Yeah, they're fine. I couldn't... With your... so I like them.
Okay.
Again, I wouldn't go out of my way to get them. I will say... Yeah, I mean they're good, but I wouldn't like if you're talking about, man, can I sit down and crush a bag of these? I couldn't with.
Is that a stipulation
Snickers.
that we're trying to?
No,
go
but
through?
I'm just saying you've used that as an argument in the past, and I don't see myself doing that. It's like okay, I want Snicker, I'm good. You know,
that's interesting. Like, see, I like the
whereas
salty
like Kit
thing.
Kats, like you get those mini Kit Kats forever. It's like a
All
bottomless pit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got a bowl of Kit Kat.
Look, I like a Kit Kat.
Your wife was sitting in a trunk
she's handing
outside,
out candy
handing
outside.
candy to kids. You might want to check on that. But anyways, I saw a couple of those small Kit Kats, and I was like, I might snag one.
You might. She has very little candy overall for the amount of kids in this neighborhood. So
Yeah,
we'll
so
see.
I'm going to wait till after. But
Yeah.
if there's a Kit Kat lying around,
I'll snag you a Kit Kat.
we'll snag it.
Break you off a piece.
Of that Kit Kat bar.
Yeah.
All right. Checks in the mail. Who's up? You?
Yeah,
No. Snickers. You want Snickers?
I want Snickers.
We can put a
Oh, I
maybe.
did,
We
yeah,
can put a
sorry.
maybe. I could see that sneaking in. I wouldn't put it deep in the list.
All right.
I don't think it's going to make a run.
It's on there. That's fine.
It's on. It's in there. It's in
there.
the vicinity.
It's in my. I mean,
All right, I got 2 left here.
Okay.
We'll stray away from chocolate here. Skittles.
Do you like Skittles more than Starbursts?
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
Now this goes against what I was saying, but it's a little bit harder than Starburst.
Oh, okay.
And there's just so if you notice some of the repeating factors of my list here, when it comes to those fruity candies,
Yeah.
I like having a handful, like the Sour Patch Kids.
So you're the type of guy that
Skittles.
takes all the Skittles and just shoves them in his mouth.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I am that.
I feel like
lunatic.
you have to with it,
Yeah.
but
I am that guy.
man, we are very different on
Yeah,
our
pour the
candy.
Skittles in my hand, put it in my mouth.
I like Skittles.
Love Skittles. I like the regulars, great. I like the tropical flavors. It's fantastic. The purple bag. I love the sour ones too. The green bag. They have a great variety. Whatever mood you're in, you can get a Skittles for you. I
Wow.
love it.
Okay.
Love it.
Interesting.
The blue bag. What's the blue bag? Someone research department get on that.
So let me ask you. I'll put Skittles down.
You like Skittles? Starbursts are good, but I am a
let me
big
put it
fan of
this
the
way.
pink Starbursts. Okay, quickly. Starburst tier list go.
Starburst
Or order.
pick.
Yeah, so it's the pink first.
Yeah.
And then what? Orange or I think yellow for me.
Pink.
What?
Pink.
Pink?
Yeah, just pink.
That's
all
it.
pinks.
Oh, all pinks.
You can literally buy them in a bag of.
Oh, really?
All pinks. Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. Valentine's Day, you do like a pink and red thing.
Jesus. All right, if you had to pick
So
between
okay,
all the flavors,
if I had
though,
to pick, yeah. So
I don't know what you were saying. It was like you saying pink
Just
over and over.
pinks.
Pinks are the best. I
Yeah,
know.
they are. I would say it'd probably go pink, probably yellow, orange, red.
Red, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm the same.
Yeah, red is the worst, which is why they always
But
pair it
red's
with
still
pink.
not bad.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
This is a perfect example of Starburst. The reason why I like that soft candy is they'll get stuck in your teeth if you try.
Yeah, but they're not really that soft.
They're if they're good, they are.
Yeah, if they're good.
'Cause we are
Yeah,
saying
we're
it's the
saying they're the
best
best.
version.
So sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why
I guess I've had a lot of bad experience with Starburst that they've been
which is
sitting
fair.
out
Just
too
like
long.
I had, like Sour Patch Kids. I don't think I've had a good Sour Patch
Dude,
Kid
Sour
ever.
Patch Kids are so good. I
It's
love it.
they're always stale and hard, and they're rock sugar on them.
They get you going. Get you pumped.
Oh my gosh,
You're up.
So let's do a quick talk about M&Ms.
You're not going to like what I have to say, but go ahead.
I'm not sold on any M&Ms. I'm just curious. Like I want to
I'm
make
not a
sure
huge
we're
fan of it.
crossing our base.
Not a huge
crossing
fan of
the
it.
bases, touching the bases.
Touching the bases.
Touches it and we crossing. Yeah.
What sport is that from?
Baseball, obviously.
Okay. Not where I expected that to go. M&Ms they're fine. I'm just not a huge fan. I don't know. I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for that, but I'm just keeping it real.
Let me put it out this way. I would rather have classic M&Ms
Yeah.
than I would a classic Hershey bar. If you're talking
I
about
disagree,
shoving them
but
in your,
sure.
shoving it in your
Yeah,
hand
okay.
and just popping them in your mouth.
Well,
and
as you
stuff.
see, my chocolate is bars, and
Yeah.
my fruit is volume.
your
I don't know.
heart, sure.
That's just how it is. I like getting
Okay.
all the fucking fruit in my mouth.
Yeah.
Just getting an injection
Yeah.
of fruitiness.
All right. Gushers. What about Gushers?
Oh,
Are they
gosh,
candies?
dude, yeah. I love Gushers.
Are
I
they
didn't even fucking
candies?
think of that. They have to be, right? What else would they be? What would you classify it as?
I mean, they're gummies.
Talk about shoving it all in your mouth.
Yeah, that's true.
The whole pack.
yeah.
One
just
go.
all in one. Yeah.
And it's just like, it blows up.
Honorable mention? I don't know.
I love Gushers. I mean,
Yeah.
I put that on. I might eat Gushers.
What
over
about gummy
Sour
bears?
Patch.
What about
Kids.
gummy bears?
No, I hate gummy
God,
bears.
you hate gummy bears. I knew you were going to hate gummy bears.
Dude, they make me sick after a
Dude,
while.
I
love gummies, bro?
I went down so Abby
Uh-huh.
gave me like a 5-pound bag of gummy bears. I think honestly for my birthday a couple years back. Ate the whole damn thing.
Don't tell me you like jelly beans.
So interesting fact with jelly beans.
Okay.
I like them, but I like them I think because they remind me of my grandfather. And I only like the spice ones. I don't like
We are
any
not
other
gonna get a
jelly.
list.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be very tough. I'm not saying jelly beans deserve to be on this list.
Yeah.
But I like the original spiced big jelly beans. I don't like black licorice, but
Ugh.
if
Yeah.
you take that black licorice and you mix it in with all the other jelly beans that taste like freaking like house cleaners and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah.
I don't know, man.
Dude, remember the Twizzlers with the gooey middle? Not the gooey middle, but
Nah,
there's, like,
I was
the middle.
never. We never got those. We were just
Love
straight
those
Twizzlers.
Yeah, I
and all
love
that
that.
stuff.
I love those ones. There was a green one with the Hulk.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
it was like real sour. Loved
Yeah.
it.
What about Jolly Ranchers? I
They're
mean, you don't
okay.
like hard candies.
They're
so,
okay.
Yeah.
The watermelon's the best.
Yes. Yeah, I'll give you that.
The purple ones were always the ones last picked.
Yeah, I don't like grape flavor, so that's kind of...
Nobody likes grape.
Yeah.
I think grape's fine.
It's okay. I just...
Nobody likes grape, man.
Traumatic instances. And
Really?
I thought we talked about it before, where I had to have like grape, like cough syrup or something.
We didn't talk about that, no.
Yeah, this was like way back, like episode 4 or something, so it's been 20 weeks since then.
You got graped.
I got, it was, oddly enough, it was Halloween.
Yeah.
And I was over my aunt and uncle's, and I was drinking this grape. I had like a cough or something. I took some medicine.
This is when you were young.
When I was super
okay. Young lad.
And as I was drinking it, it was there was an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark on?
Yeah.
And I remember this instance where like cabinet doors or some doors flew open. It was this purple like slime monster or whatever.
Yeah.
And it scared me, and I started choking on the grape. And cough syrup, like, it's not carbonated, but like it burns going down if you get it in the wrong tube and stuff.
Of course.
Couldn't stop coughing. I was just like, I was miserable. Never had an experience like that before. And then,
Damn.
So now every time I eat or drink or whatever grape, like specifically the artificial grape stuff,
Right.
instantly remember that.
Remember
and I hate
that.
it.
Yeah, dude. That's like peppers for me.
Yeah.
I told that story, right?
Yeah.
That was the most sick I ever was, man. It was awful.
That's
Yeah, so I can't eat them. I literally get nauseous. And I think it's tied to just my memory of feeling that
right.
horrible.
Yeah.
It's really weird how your brain kind of
just ruins
like, okay,
a
so
food
we're
forever.
never doing this
Yeah,
again.
it's just like it shuts down.
All right.
Man, okay, so you're really chipping away at
Yeah.
what I think is great.
All right, am I going?
Yeah, go for it.
Twix.
Twix is deserves to be on this list.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know what
okay,
else to say
thank
on that
fucking
one.
God. Jesus. All right, you're up. Twix is the only candy bar with a cookie crunch.
So
Did you get there yet?
The what?
You've been watching Seinfeld.
I did not get there.
Fuck.
No. And I saw it on Seinfeld because now I'm actually going to bed at night rather than staying up and watching it. We've been playing Balloons too late at night, so I have
Balloons.
to just go
Balloons
straight to
Tower
sleep.
Defense might be the greatest game of all time.
Yeah.
It actually might be.
There's an argument for it.
There is literally, for the value, I'm not even joking. I'm not
Yeah.
even joking at this point. For the value you get for that game, you can get it for $2.99 right now.
Yeah, it's the Halloween sale still going on.
I have 50 hours in it, maybe. Yeah. We haven't even touched 5% of the game.
Yeah, no, we're
still on the beginner maps
stages. Yeah,
we just unlocked all the tower levels.
Yep,
and we still have those extra ones that they added. There's boss events and shit. And we tried that for a second, but we're not even close to there yet.
No, yeah.
What a game!
It's very good.
The content that is in that game. Wow. All right,
it's pie.
I digress.
All right, you want to talk about Reese's?
Sure.
I don't particularly like Reese's Pieces.
Okay.
So all the people out there,
you're gonna get an uproar.
Well, no, I mean I could call them Reese's Pieces and cater to that group.
I think those are very popular.
They are very popular.
Yeah.
I think
are the cups more popular? I don't know.
I think I'm
not well tapped into the candy world.
Specifically this is actually interesting. Where I said size does not matter.
Yeah.
This throws it.
That throws that out the window.
So
Always exceptions to the rule.
The Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Yeah.
You need the original cup, not the big one.
Yeah.
Not the little bite-sized one.
Just the
original normal Reese's cup.
That's what they perfected.
That is the best one. All the other
is that on your list?
All the other pieces, yeah, I think it is on mine. If you don't like it, you don't like peanut butter. I'm just not a fan. I'm not going to fight for it because
not a fan of it. It's weird. Like I like peanut butter.
Yeah,
but peanut butter and candy, I've never just I will eat a Reese's Pieces, Reese's cup, whatever.
Yeah,
the cereal I'll even eat. Hell,
yeah, it's okay.
It's fine. But I'll have a Reese's cup. It's okay. I'll never go out of my way to get it. Someone's got to literally offer it to me.
Seeing what we have on the list, like, if you're,
I know I'm going to get so much flack for that, but dude, that's just what it is, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I like it a great deal. Like, I would actually, like, if you gave me like all these candies in a bin, like for Halloween,
yeah,
I'll probably like those are typically like
the go-to
high value ones. I'd probably grab one, but
I'd rather have peanut butter with bananas than peanut butter with chocolate.
Yes.
Okay.
I would typically agree with that.
All right. That's just me.
Yeah.
I like that combo better.
Yeah.
That might be a bold opinion, but
I agree with that. I would much rather have like
peanut butter with
English
bananas
muffin with peanut butter and banana, or not even with the bread part, but
No, I usually just put peanut butter on the banana
Yeah.
slices. Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
All right. So you don't have anything else, right?
I'm out. Yeah.
All right. So can't wait to go down here.
All right.
I want to show my age a little bit.
Uh-oh.
How do you feel about chocolate-covered raisins?
Next.
Okay. How do you feel about Werther's hard caramels?
What is that?
You don't know what a Werther's?
Is it the chocolate balls?
No. It's literally a hard piece of caramel. Werther's Originals.
What century are you from?
Oh, okay. I hope that out of the 15 people listening right now, somebody is clapping for Werther's. If you're
I've never
if
had
you're
it.
driving, pull over to the side of the road right now.
Yeah.
I need you to honk your horn and clap for me. And then I know somebody's out there that's
You're going to cause an accident. You
No,
gotta be careful
pull
with that.
over to the side of the road.
Yeah. Put on the hazards.
Four ways. Yeah.
What the fuck is a Werther?
I wish I had them here because they're delicious.
gonna look it up.
Do you like caramel?
It's fine.
Okay. Well, you're probably not gonna like Werther's. It's hard candy.
How do you spell it?
Actually, I have no idea. WETR or WERTHERS, I think. Possessive apostrophe S, maybe. I don't know. There might be an H thrown in there somewhere.
Werther's.
It's a great pod. All right, so
No, keep going.
yeah, no, I am. So Snickers, Starburst, Jolly Ranchers,
Is this
Fireball.
it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, yeah, I have seen these.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. That's it. That's all I got.
I didn't know they were called that. So,
we have some hard decisions to make because we basically hate each other.
Yes.
Or
this is
each
months
other's
all
picks.
over again. This is months all over again. So
I still can't believe that was. So I will say we've already etched it in stone. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But given how
why did you put
this
February on the list?
well,
People still ask me that.
I don't care about February.
Yes, you do. You're like, oh, it's so
nutty.
silly.
It's
John.
nutty.
It's
a nutty month.
It's
I
28
days. I will say October is not doing.
Fuck
any
October. This is
favors.
exactly why I hate
it's
October.
rainy,
You get
it's kinda
sick.
miserable.
It's rainy. It's wet. The leaves get stuck everywhere. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
I hate it.
That's all right. Maybe next year.
But the best month's coming up, apparently, according to the Couch Company
November.
podcast.
Yeah, November.
Ugh,
Dude, I cannot wait for November.
I love Turkey Day. It's the only reason it's on there.
It's very good.
I have Thanksgiving week off. It's going to be awesome.
I hope. I see. The problem is, I don't think I'm going to get a week off. I think I'm going to stagger out some days.
Okay.
Get like a couple days
I
here and
take
there.
the whole fucking week off.
I normally
Don't
take
worry
off
about
like
it.
either the second half of December or like the
Really?
first week. Well, I never get to use my.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say get to, but I never use my vacation.
Right.
And then it comes to the end of the year, and they're like, "Hey, you're going to lose your vacation. You need to take." I'm like, "All right, I'll see you in 2 weeks."
January,
All right,
yeah. That's awesome.
All right, so we have Kit Kat, Skittles, and Twix on the list.
That you'd be willing to put on the list?
Skittles is still iffy for me, but
I think it's
that's.
fantastic.
I feel like that's a middle ground.
Okay.
We have a lot that we talked about.
So we have Kit Kat, Twix, and Skittles. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will go out on a limb right now. And so Fireball.
What's your number one that you want on the list there?
So out of the things, oh man, that's a tough one that I'm looking at right now.
Let me know what you're trying to fight for here. And we'll see if we can make it work.
Out of everything right now I'm looking on the list. So you hate Fire. Out of everything I've said so far, Fireballs is like the lowest on there for you.
No, you mentioned something about raisins, and I
Chocolate
literally
raisins, shut
almost
up.
threw
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Chocolate covered raisins. So if you eat chocolate covered
I actually
raisins,
like raisins, but chocolate covered raisins, it's like, is that even a candy?
If you eat them and then drink a 20-ounce Mountain Dew,
yeah.
you will have to go to the bathroom within 25 minutes.
That's hilarious. I don't know why that's so funny.
Specifically, the Diet Mountain Dew. This guy, years ago at work, this guy comes over and he drinks Mountain Dew literally every day. When I say every day,
horrible.
every day.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be horrible. He went to the doctor and got like a full scan or whatever.
Genetics
and they're
will
like,
always
he's
trump
perfect. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
anything you do.
But he came up to, he's like, hey, yeah, you guys ever do the Diet Mountain Dew challenge? And we're like, oh, what's that? Like, you just drink a Mountain Dew or something?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, here, have this Diet Mountain Dew and then eat this bag of chocolate-covered raisins. Like, all right. And I thought it was going to do something like, oh, the carbonation interacts with the blah, 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 and your mouth foams up or something crazy. So I did it, and he's like, yeah, you get diarrhea, right? I'm like, F you. I went,
Wait,
oh.
did you actually?
Oh, 100%. It was bad.
Really
it was
bad?
very, very bad.
Holy
It
shit.
wrecked me. Don't ever do that.
I will never
It's
do
kind of
that.
the same thing with diet gummy bears. That like if you read those comments, it's terrible. Anyway, speaking of gummy bears, like out of everything, gummy bears has the biggest thing on my list, which I know you hate. So like
I really don't like.
I know we need to find some common ground here because I really don't like.
Out of everything you said, I like.
So let me roll out some things. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, Snickers, Starbursts, Jolly Ranchers, Fireballs, Twizzlers, Werther's, chocolate covered raisins, gummy bears.
Out of everything you mentioned, Twizzlers, Snickers, Starbursts are the three that I like the most.
You were talking about, yeah.
That's what I like the most out of what you just mentioned.
And I'm good with you. The only two that we don't have on there is like the original chocolate bar.
Yeah.
Which I think is just, it's kind of boring.
I don't care.
Might be that middle ground. I'm just saying like a Snickers, I think if you go on the street.
Yeah.
I think if you're like, hey, here's a Hershey, because like if you're talking about,
yeah, if you go to like a peasant,
but like
and hand them the two options, I'm enlightened.
Right,
I understand the value of the original chocolate.
What
bar.
I'm saying is, if you're, and we should honestly, we have a million test subjects out there trick or treating right now.
True.
We should.
Yeah, if you're talking about most popular, of course.
Yeah. But like, there's a reason, right? Like, if you're going to be
we have really flopped on that, haven't we?
Well,
this is exactly what I say for video games.
I know.
Well, Tyler, there's a reason this is the number one selling game.
I'm just saying, it's like a Snickers,
GTA 5?
a Snickers bar.
Snickers is GTA 5, and I'm fighting for Hades, the chocolate bar.
No, get out of here! Get out of here!
Now the chocolate bar would be like.
I'm just saying, if you take a Snickers bar and you put up against just a basic ass Hershey bar.
You're making it sound bad.
It is bad.
Nice chocolate bar.
As much as you like that Hershey bar,
yeah,
just melt it down and put it in anything. Snickers has
I mean, if we are getting technical with
in.
it, I mean, it doesn't have to be a Hershey's bar. It could be the best chocolate bar. And there's some fantastic chocolate out there. That's what I'm saying.
That's a little different.
Does it have to be name brand, or can we talk about like
you're talking like
Colombian chocolate,
Godiva chocolate, or something? Yeah, I mean, okay.
Because if it's that, then you lose that argument 100% of the time. But we've been sticking to more name brand stuff, so that's why I said Hershey's.
We don't have to, but I think we should kind of tie it to like if you just say chocolate bar.
Yeah, I mean, what's the best chocolate bar brand?
So can we agree? Well, I don't even know about the chocolate bar brand because I'm sure we haven't had like whatever the.
Yeah.
And honestly,
I've had pretty good.
Hershey gets picked most of the time.
Yeah.
There's this whole thing.
I like Hershey's. Hershey's very solid.
Yeah.
Is it the best chocolate in the world? No.
I don't know. It's still
you can get like a nice chocolate bar.
We did a chocolate tasting. My cousin got super into chocolate.
Yeah.
And she put it all out. And it was all this like blindfold test and stuff. And like Hershey, I don't know if they won, but they were like up there compared to Godiva and all the higher end ones.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hershey's great. I love it.
Yeah.
Hershey's great.
Would you say a chocolate covered cherry is a candy?
I don't like cherries.
Oh my God. All right.
We had a fruit list. I said I don't like cherries.
No, I know, but I thought
on that.
Right, but I thought like the maraschino cherry. That's literally like candied cherry in.
No, because it's like a chocolate covered pretzel. The essence is the cherry. If you take the chocolate off, what do you have?
I guess. I mean that gets because like what would you? I mean peppermint patty would be a candy, right?
Yeah.
I don't like peppermint patties.
Me neither.
Yeah.
They make your mouth fresh though. Really fresh.
For a little bit, and then they
like you just put your face in the snow.
But it's an oxymoron because it's like peppermint patty. It's like here.
I thought you were gonna say OxyContin for some reason.
It's like OxyContin. No, it's like, but you get fresh breath, but then your teeth are all stained like black and they look all rotted.
Yeah.
My dad used to do that.
Trade off.
I hated that. He would chew up a peppermint patty and be like, "Hey, Tyler," and then open his mouth.
Ugh. That's disgusting.
It is disgusting.
Jeez.
My sister loved it.
No wonder you are the way you are.
I know that I contribute my
having grapes
every issue
scare you and kill you, and it's
all childhood, man.
It is. Well, yeah.
All right, we got to get somewhere with this list because we've been talking about
Twix
candy for.
We got Twix. We got Skittles. Well, maybe Skittles. We got Twix and Kit Kats for sure.
Yeah, I could put Skittles on there just because I think we're gonna be hard pressed to find 5 candies that we can agree on.
Okay.
I mean. What do you feel about like a Snickers and
we can do Snickers?
Bar? Would you like Snickers or Reese's Cups more? You don't like the peanut butter with it, so you take Snickers.
I take Snickers.
Oh no, we did Kit Kat. Yeah. What about Twizzlers?
I like Twizzlers. So out of those 3, I would take Twizzlers 1, Snickers 2, Reese's Cups 3.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
So what if we put Twizzlers, Hershey bar, call it a day?
Really, you're gonna give me 4 out of the 5.
I love Kit Kats.
Yeah.
Twix is good. Twizzlers is good.
Yeah.
I'm really only like kind of backing down on two of them. Because
You're giving me the store. I don't care.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, what else? Because if you hate Fireballs and you
hate Fireballs,
yeah, and you never had a Werther's Original,
Never
one of
had
the
a
best
Werther's.
candies in the world, like,
wow,
what can I?
That's a
what can I
bold
do?
call. It's a bold call, man.
What about like malted milk balls, or
There's the milk balls. you was
yeah, or
talking
like
about?
milk duds?
You like Cowtails?
No,
Oh.
not particularly.
I just thought of that. I was like, oh, Cowtails.
You're not like a peach ring guy or anything like that, right?
God, no.
I hate them.
Sour,
Swedish fish,
sour worms.
Sour worms are the same thing as like I could meet you halfway and do gummy worms. What about gummy worms?
I like gummy worms.
Oh, just stretched out gummy bears?
Yeah, they're better. I swear to God, they're better. Gummy bears make me sick. I'm not even
That's
joking.
interesting.
I'm not even
Yeah.
joking. Gummy bears make me sick.
I still think I'd put a Twizzler on before gummy worms.
Yes,
Yeah.
let's put Twizzler on
Yeah.
in that fifth spot. If you're giving me Hershey's, I'm all about it.
I'll give you the
but I'm willing to
man.
compromise.
What's the compromise though?
I'll do a Snickers.
I would feel better with Snickers
I'll
on
do
the
a Snickers
list
then.
over
I'll
a,
do a
over
Snickers
a
then.
basic Hershey bar.
Okay. I just want the world to know that I am not sleeping on the Hershey bar.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Just want everyone to know that.
and you would take a Snicker bar over any M&M variety.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, we named every candy in existence.
In existence.
Circus peanuts are candies, right? The worst candy, probably.
What?
Circus peanuts?
You don't like peanuts?
Circus peanuts. That's what they're called. They're like little foam, almost like squishy things.
Is kettle corn a candy?
No,
Okay.
it's corn.
It's caramel.
Yeah, well, it's caramel corn.
Caramel corn.
That's very good, but no. It's,
What are the
what about peanut butter brittle? You like peanut brittle?
peanut brittle?
Yeah.
I haven't really had it that much.
Really? I mean,
Yeah.
that's only people that eat Werther's really have it. So I get it. It's probably okay.
I'm like trying to think. Have I ever had peanut brittle?
Yeah, you don't like if you don't like hot, so like hot tamales and
No.
anything
Nope.
like that. Yeah.
Don't like any of that.
What about? No, let's see. It's not candy. Like I'm trying to think of things that are like not just candy, because like you don't. I mean, and I know we talked about Three Musketeers. That doesn't nix.
Doesn't
Twix,
tickle my
or
fancy.
not Twix.
No.
Snickers, right?
No.
Okay. I think we're fine.
I think we're good.
I'm
I think
good
I
with
like
that.
where we're
All
at. I like where we're at.
Great. All right. So on the list, then we have Kit Kats,
Yep.
Skittles,
Yep.
Twix,
Yep.
Twizzlers.
Yep.
These are fun names.
Yeah, I think they do that on purpose.
And then a Snickers bar.
Yeah.
All right. Now we get into
Now
the
we get into
interesting
ranking it.
thing of
Okay.
ranking 1 to 5. Also,
I'm assuming
sorry.
you want Skittles at 5.
Out of everything on this list, yes.
I'm willing to give that to you.
Favorite on that one. Okay.
I don't want people to sleep on Skittles. Variety is fantastic.
You know what? This shouldn't have any bearing, but it goes to. I got to mention it. Is their commercials are so bonkers,
Yeah.
and bizarre.
Yeah, you want to eat Skittles.
No, that's the thing. Is
The opposite.
I am 9 times out of 10 grossed out by the Skittles in some way.
I haven't seen a Skittles commercial in a while, so
I think
I'll take your word for it.
Well, my thing is like,
I don't like watch TV anymore.
yeah. Well, we got the free Hulu now, so it's like,
You're seeing that shit.
yeah, we'll see it occasionally. But like Reese's, like you see the milk chocolate fall in, it like crunches out, and
Right.
the peanut butter, and I'm like, ooh, I could go for a Reese's.
Yeah.
With
a
freaking
the low voice telling you to eat Reese's. Yeah.
yeah,
I
and then
love that.
like James Earl Jones is on there.
Yeah. is
But
that him?
then you have freaking Skittles, and it's like either raining Skittles or like
Someone's like
people,
peeing Skittles.
yeah,
or
or
something.
they have like chicken pox
Oh,
and it's
yeah,
Skittles. They
that's
pull it off and
disgusting.
eat it.
Ugh.
Oh man, that's gross.
Kind of want to take it off the list after you bring that up. It's
It's
ill.
Yeah, but it's
What
gross,
horrible marketing.
but very good candy.
I like the candy, dude. The tropical flavor is fantastic.
So you said
The purple
tropical.
bag.
I don't remember the last time I had the tropical.
Purple
flavors.
bag, man.
No, I know
It's
what
your
it
favorite
is. I
color.
can literally see it. I can't remember the last time I had it.
Yeah,
That's
it's
all.
really good.
Yeah. All right, so number 5 would be a Skittles.
Yep.
For Twizzlers, Skittles, or Snickers, what are you feeling?
I'd say Snickers. I think I'd
Snickers?
rather have a Twizzler over a Snicker.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you?
I'm fine
Opposite?
with that. I
Okay.
would do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Yeah.
I would put Kit Kat at number 2 person. Well, I'm assuming Twizzlers would be 3. I'm
Kit
sorry,
Kat 2. I agree.
And then Twix would be
1.
number
Twix
1.
is the best.
Twix is so good.
It's the fucking
It's
best.
good in any way you can eat it too.
Twix is the Bill Burr of candy.
Yeah,
I think that's easy.
Sure.
I think that's easy.
Yeah, it's the Empire Strikes Back of candy.
It's the Empire Strikes Back of candy.
The letter E of candy.
Is it the mushroom of candy? I don't think so. I think that's a little different.
Is it?
Yeah.
How so?
Because mushroom is a great compliment,
Okay.
but also has enough standalone power where it boosts itself up to that one spot. Whereas the
Interesting.
Twix is just the man. It's the standalone.
Yeah, it doesn't
Like
need
a Bill
anything
Burr.
else
So
at
like
all,
if you take away Bill Burr's rest of his resume and we just look at his stand-up, he's still the best.
Well, the funny thing is, like, Snickers isn't that far from a Twix.
No,
Like
but
you get Snickers is softer and a little bit more gooey. And Twix, you get that crunch and everything. Like I get it.
it's Twix's head
I
light
can't
years
describe
away.
it.
man.
Sure, Twix is fantastic.
Light years away.
And real quick, just like Butterfinger, you don't not a big.
Yeah, fine.
I assume.
It's
yeah,
fine.
it's okay. All right.
Not a huge fan.
I'm sure somebody. My mom's favorite candy is Butterfinger.
yeah, good
so
point.
I want
Mention
to
it, mention
do a
it.
quick shout out. Interesting. All right. So I mean,
There it is.
we'll count it down here.
I feel like we're going to get a ton of flack for this one, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and I feel like we've probably missed a couple.
I'm trying to think.
Just for the record,
Yeah.
you're not upset, but if you could, like, you would put. You would put Sour Patch Kids, and what was the other one on the list?
I might put Gushers above Sour Patch Kids.
Wow.
Gushers are fantastic.
I would.
I can't believe I forgot about them.
It's a weird thing.
It was
though.
like
They're
one
not,
of those candies where I never got it as a kid. So whenever I did, like you go to
they're not
lunch
like-
and they were 50 cents, and you finally get that pack of Gushers because you have an extra 50 cents, you are ecstatic.
I understand it's
fantastic.
semantics, but like, it's
The
not.
efficiency is terrible because you eat the whole thing like all at once.
Yeah, but it's not like I understand it's candy,
Yeah.
but it's not candy.
What do you mean it's not candy?
I don't know.
If a Starburst is candy, Gushers are a candy.
So I guess it's like it's a fruit snack. So
Yeah.
like if my mom's packing a lunch,
Yeah.
she'll put some Starbucks on there or Starbucks. Sorry,
Starbucks.
I'm watching Superman jump around. She'll put Starburst in the lunch.
Yeah.
But like she's not going to drop a Snickers in or a pack of gummy bears or something. It's just it's marketing. That's all. It's just dumb.
Okay, whatever.
It's not on there. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, so if my original top 5 was Sour Patch Kids, Skittles, Hershey's was on there.
Okay, so yeah, the Hershey bar.
Twix and Kit Kats.
So you're not getting Hershey bar
Not
and
getting
Sour
Hershey bar.
Patch Kids.
Yeah.
And I would say the two that I'm getting nixed on are gummy bears and Fireballs.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
No,
how you
I mean-
feel about Sour Patch Kids is how I feel about those.
But I love the poetry there, like the
poetry.
duality.
The duality of man.
That's candy. So
That is
you're
candy.
welcome, Einstein. There you go. It's
There you go, Einstein.
top 5. Well, did I
Run it down.
Run them down
One more
again?
time.
One more time for the 9th time. Skittles is number 5. Snickers is number 4. Twizzlers number 3. Kit Kat number 2. Twix number 1.
Absolutely.
I gotta flip these around before I forget. I'm being lazy. Got it. All right.
Before you put November is the best
Before
Canadian.
I put November is the best candy. All right. That's the list.
That's the list.
We got a little time to talk. I know I messaged you and I was like, hey, I need to
Vent it up, baby. Let's hear
rant
it.
about something.
I can't wait.
This
I've been waiting
isn't-
all day for this.
I don't know how else it's going to play. So I apologize for people who haven't played Animal Crossing or really have dealt with Nintendo in any way. And this isn't necessarily new news, but this is the first time that I'm actually getting to it. So have you never played Animal Crossing?
No, not
Okay.
once in my life.
So Animal Crossing is very much a long-term investment, right? So
Right, right.
you're going through and you're building out your island and animals and all this other stuff. It takes a long, long time. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Is Animal Crossing anything like Stardew Valley?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Stardew Valley is arguably better.
I don't play either because
Stardew. So here's the thing. With
Okay.
Animal Crossing, it's all based real time.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So the only way to advance in Animal Crossing in one play session after like you've done everything for a day, you actually have to go into your system and like move time forward and backward and all this crap.
Your clock?
Right.
Hell yes.
So Thanks,
See
babe.
what she gave you right there?
I know. She gave me
That should have been number
cookies
5.
and cream.
Wow,
Hershey
I
bar.
like the original, but so good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chelsea.
All right. So
We just got candy, by the way.
yeah,
for
we got
the
candy.
listeners.
Yeah. So, so what was I saying? So
you have to change your
You have
clock.
to change the clock and
Yeah,
everything.
very
It's this
old
whole
school,
thing.
very
It
old
is,
school,
but
yeah.
they kept it, and it is what it is. So here's the thing with Animal Crossing: when you create an island,
Yeah.
it is not tied to the cartridge or your account or anything else. It is tied to the Switch system at a system level
Okay.
that you cannot move.
So your island is tied to your unique Switch ID or whatever.
Console. Yeah. So you lose your console,
Your island's gone
that's
forever.
gone. Bye.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not on the cartridge anymore or
Okay.
anything like that. All right. So
it's not in the cloud.
So that's part one. People are like, what the heck is going on?
So if you get one of the new ones,
well, there you go. So
I
now,
see
and
where
this
this is
is like,
going.
this is new. This isn't new news, but this is the first time I'm trying to do it, and I just
Right.
need to vent.
Okay.
So right after you kind of figured that out, very shortly after, hey, here's a Switch Lite, and now people can't do anything with their island and move it over. And Nintendo's like, oh, hey, we'll have a solution here in a little bit. Please buy our Switch Lite, and then you'll be able to move your island over later on.
Yeah.
Whatever.
yeah,
And now they did the Switch OLED, same thing.
right.
So I went on the Nintendo's website, and I'm gonna summarize some of this stuff because I want to read this and just tell you how ridiculous it is, because there's a bunch of different stipulations, right? So Nintendo's like, all right, well, you can back up your island now, but you're only, and I don't know how they enforce this or what's going on, but you can back up your island to the cloud. You have to pay for Switch Online, so it's $20 a year
Right.
already. And the whole idea is you have to back up your island, and if your Switch gets stolen or destroyed, they'll give you your island back. Okay?
Okay.
So I assume that means talking to Nintendo representatives and getting it beamed down from their Nintendo
Spaceship,
cloud. Yeah. Where, keep in mind, all other games in the universe, cloud saves, done. Like, that's all it is. I don't know why Animal Crossing is so precious with their saves. All I want to do is get my town that I spent 200 hours on over to my Switch Lite. That's all I want to do.
So you bought a Switch Lite?
Chelsea bought me a Switch Lite. I was going through a rough patch, and Chelsea was like, hey, this will cheer you up. And it did. It was very
Did it
nice
cheer
of
you
her.
up?
I did, yeah. She
Okay.
got me the yellow one, like the sunny yellow one.
Is that the one I put over there?
It is. No, that's the
a different
teal one. Yeah, we have
okay.
3 Switches in this household.
Wow.
I understand that everything
For
I'm
the
about
amount
to say.
you rant about
Yes,
Nintendo,
I
you do
am-
buy a lot of their products.
I do,
so you
and-
might be the problem.
And this is a first world problem. I'm a jerk for even bringing this
you
up.
might be the problem.
But so you have the backup. There's that. Now there's other options where if you want to transfer, they finally made it available to transfer between Switches.
Okay.
In true Nintendo fashion, it has to be a 17-step operation.
God.
And I know this isn't going to
What
play
did they
well.
send you a PowerPoint for the fucking?
I literally brought it up because I don't want to skip a step.
Okay.
I'm probably going to skip through steps because
Yeah.
I just want to explain.
17. Is it actually 17 points? Or are you
It is literally
exaggerating?
17 steps
Wow.
right here.
Tyler's showing me his phone.
Yeah,
So I
and
guess
then-
this is on the website.
It is on the website.
Jesus.
After there's a yes, no. You know how like it's like, do you have a Switch?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Yes. Do you want to transfer it to another Switch? Yes. Are you going
What are
to
the other options?
Well, the other thing is the way that you transfer it, it's do you want to use your old Switch still? Yeah. And apparently that's a different freaking path.
wow.
So anyway,
Holy shit!
I
It's
went
a
through-
flow chart.
It's a thank you. I couldn't think of the other day. Yeah, it's a flow chart.
Fucking flow chart.
Finally get to the thing, and the last thing was, no, my household will use both systems, you jackass.
That's the step 17.
Right. Step 1, and I apologize if people hate this. You can
Hey, get it off your chest, man.
So real quick, I am going to try timestamps this time around.
Oh, okay.
So you should be able to like jump between whatever. I don't know what we're talking about today.
You should
Probably
mark it
nothing, but-
down like when we switch
but
segments.
I'm-
I could start doing that.
Well, the problem is if I'm editing or cutting out any like pauses and stuff, it jacks
shortens
a bit.
the time,
Yeah,
sure.
a little bit. Anyway, all right.
Well, what you do? Never mind. Okay, we'll talk later.
We'll talk shop off.
Yeah, let's
the
talk
air.
shop
That's
on the
fine.
fucking air.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's a peek behind the curtain. Step 1: make sure that Animal Crossing New Horizons is updated to the latest software on both systems.
Done.
Easy.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Good. I like that step.
Did that.
It's a great step.
Have them out.
We're at a good start.
Next, and here's the funny thing.
Uh-oh.
Download the Island Transfer tool for Animal Crossing New Horizons on both systems if you haven't already.
Are we literally on Windows 98 right now?
Apparently.
Like,
So
what the fuck is happening? It's 2021.
Nintendo can't fathom bundling up the code, putting it in the cloud.
No.
We have to download a separate program for each system.
Yeah.
So, okay, I did that. Not a problem. Spoiler, did not finish these steps. All right.
Gave up?
I gave up because out of like a principle, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So
I'll just buy their systems.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, like I can have two islands. I don't know.
Sure.
Open the island
that's
transfer tool on each system.
Done.
Easy. Done. Here's part.
This is where we get
part 3B.
Okay.
If the same
3B.
Well, this that was like the main step. Here's a little bullet point on it.
Are there actually 17 or
there's 17? Yeah.
So there's 17 and then there's
numbers,
sub
and then there's some bullets, clarifications.
Jeez, God.
And this is where they lost me.
All right.
If the same Nintendo account was used to download the island transfer tool on both systems, you have to use an alternative user to open the island transfer tool on the primary console of the Nintendo account.
Oh my God. So let me see if I've understood this correctly.
Exactly.
The new system that you have,
Yeah.
that you are going to be transferring this to, you're going to have to log in with Chelsea's account.
No. So if I'm reading this correctly,
okay.
All right. So if the same Nintendo account was used to download the island tool,
right,
use an alternate user to open the island tool on the primary console of the Nintendo account.
Primary console of the Nintendo.
So what I'm assuming is the primary console is your original console.
No, wouldn't the primary one be the one that you're going to be utilizing?
Who knows?
So nobody even fucking knows.
So I think if you
primary should be the new one because that's what you're going to use.
Right.
That's going to be the
But
primary.
what I believe they're trying to say here is the primary one is your original one, and then the target system is what you're targeting.
Oh, that is a horrible way to say that. Just say new and old. Just say new and old.
Yeah. So
new and old.
Basically, I have to create another person on my primary account to open and run that tool.
You're already losing me, dude. This sounds just awful.
And a lot of this stuff is like, okay, follow the on-screen instructions, use both things, and and you go through all this stuff. But then you go down, and there's some stuff on here where it's like, okay, pick the target system, transfer the data, proceed. They have steps in here. You know, back in step 1 where it was make sure both games are updated
I like step 1. I remember those
easy.
times. Yeah.
They're giving me steps intermixed in here saying, if you didn't update the game, here's what you're going to see. So now I'm questioning, it's like, so did I not have to update the game at all?
Really weird.
Like,
I was waiting
bizarre.
for you to say something like, by the way, if you did update the game, you're going to have to do this now.
Well, so essentially you go through everything. You go through like 15 other steps. And a lot, to be fair, a lot of this is like they're making sure you know exactly what to tap on.
Yeah,
it's this drawn
They're being
out
very
thing.
thorough.
Sure.
Yeah.
But you get to step 16.
Yep.
Repeat steps 12 through 15 for any other user accounts and residents that will be playing the game. So if Chelsea and I had the same island or whatever, you would have to go through this whole thing again for every person on an island.
My God.
Then if you previously set up an island backup, which I did, you have to then re-back up everything. It's a whole thing. I don't know.
That's disgusting.
I just want to vent about that. And it's just like, how about you do a cloud save? And how about you let me use both my systems that I purchased from you?
Yep.
And just use it on both.
It's amazing how everyone else can figure this out except for Nintendo.
Nintendo does it with other games.
But it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. They do this shit all the time, and they still make huge profit margins.
And they still come out with new consoles.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't get it.
Dude, you didn't get the new OLED one, right?
No,
okay.
I can't
was like,
justify
dude, what the hell, man? That would be so horrible.
If I was going to do that, like, I'd play on an OLED TV.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, it's...
The light version is just like, you can't hook that up to a TV, right?
Correct. But I will say the light version is obviously lighter weight.
Yeah.
And I think it feels better in your hand. Like, it's not as fatiguing to the hand if you hold it for long stretches.
Yeah.
Controllers still suck. Like, I mean, the light one overall
Can't you get GameCube controllers?
You can get GameCube controllers. You can get...
I think the GameCube... This is a hot take. I think the GameCube controller is the worst controller of all time.
Over the N64 controller, though?
Which one's the N64?
That's
that's what I'm thinking.
I would say the N64
is the worst. Never mind.
GameCube is not great.
The N64 is worst.
Does Nintendo have it? So honestly,
what's the NES?
That's the square one.
It's the square
with two
one.
buttons. And then
that
the
one's
Super,
fine.
the
That's the one
Super
that was
NES has the 4 buttons with the shoulder buttons and everything.
Okay.
And then you have the Pro
Is the
controller.
NES the one you really like?
I like the system. I'm not gonna say it's an amazing controller.
Or no, you like the Super.
No, it is the SNES.
Was that the number 3
number
on the
2?
list? Number
I think?
2?
Yeah. Super Nintendo.
So it's this little square 2 buttons, right?
No. That's Nintendo. Super Nintendo is the round one.
Round.
4 buttons on
4
4
buttons.
face buttons. Yeah.
Gotcha. Trying to keep track of
I
all
don't think
this stuff.
Nintendo makes very good controllers.
No,
like
no,
you
they
look at the Wii
definitely
remotes, which I guess did the job, but still not great.
I like the Kinect better than the Wii. Is that insane to say?
It might be.
I like the Kinect better than the Wii.
Now you're talking the Kinect from Xbox One,
Xbox.
the original 360.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
There were maybe
Now,
2
granted,
games.
I only played one game on each, and it was sports.
Okay,
and
3 games on the Kinect. Actually, the sports one was kind of fun.
I really enjoyed the sports game. Both. They came out with 2.
Yeah.
I thought it was very well done.
You
You don't need a controller. I thought it was great.
Yeah, it was like you did the sports one. There was kind of like a obviously Dance Central was actually like
Yeah, Dance
pretty
Central.
decent.
Yeah, that's a good point. I never got into those games, but those were very popular.
There was a Star Wars one where you could pod race.
Pod
with
racing?
the Kinect.
Was that you remember the arcade?
Yeah.
game? Love that.
Yeah,
It's one of the best games of all time.
yeah. It's like episode 1 just gave you
I
all of this.
told
great
you,
stuff.
episode 1. It sounds like I don't like episode 1, and I am the one who's always defending it. I just don't think it's fucking
Top
amazing
5.
like you do.
Yeah, it's top 5.
Apparently. But I will say, that's always my defense. What did episode 1 give us? Darth Maul, one of the best villains. Pod racing, one of the most awesome sequences.
Yeah,
Qui-Gon Jinn.
yeah. Lightsaber fights, like good
Lightsaber
ones.
fights. Dude,
Yeah.
when Darth Maul cues up that second saber, you just lose your shit.
I know.
You're like, I didn't even know that was possible.
I know.
Anyways, I digress.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
What's
I just watched the
phrase?
sequels, so
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
I really appreciate number 1 more. Man, I'm just like sitting there. Episode 8 is so fucking bad, man. It's unbelievable.
You're a good friend though for sitting through
Yeah,
that stuff.
it was my friend's birthday, so
Callan's birthday. He called
Callan's
in
birthday,
and told us why episode 8.
yeah, I respect it. I respect his opinion. He's entitled to his beliefs. I just think he's out of his mind.
Can't wait to hear it. Calvin's top
Yeah,
candies.
he knows how I feel about it.
I hope it's gummy bears.
You think he likes gummy bears? What does he like the best? I think he'll be on board with Twix. I don't know. We'll hear about it.
Yeah, we'll
he
hear
always lets us know.
Yep.
Did you see the trailer for Lightyear?
No, I heard about
Oh
it.
man,
Chris Evans is the voice of Buzz Lightyear?
it's time for me to rant. Why is the MCU in everything I see now?
I don't know.
Dude, it's everyone, man.
They're boring.
Spider-Man's Nathan Drake. Buzz Lightyear is fucking Captain America now, man. I am so sick.
They're not
of
doing
seeing
anything.
The MCU in every piece of media, even if it's animated. I hear their voices. It's everywhere.
That's true.
I fucking hate it.
So and I don't know much about this, but I heard that it was like it's Buzz Lightyear,
Yeah.
but real Buzz Lightyear, not the toy.
no.
So the toy is just based off of this guy.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense because Toy Story takes place in like the fucking 21st century.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
What did they have a huge telescope and was like, oh man, look
dude,
at those
I don't
guys on
know.
another
It's
planet.
very-
Let's make a toy.
It's,
What?
They're just being.
That's stupid.
It's either they're trying to be super meta or they're trying to.
No, that's fucking stupid.
They're just trying to get away.
There was
from,
this thing. How big are you into Toy Story? Not really, right?
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's like
You have
the
no heart. It's fine.
Twizzlers of
Jesus.
Pixar movies.
Fucking Christ. So there was a movie back in the day. There was a Buzz Lightyear movie, and it was
Like a cartoon.
Yeah, it was kind of like a cartoon, but it was a movie.
Okay.
And so it
Was
starts out.
Tim Allen the voice?
Tim
of it?
Allen was the voice, yeah. But when they moved to the TV show, they switched the voice to I can't remember his name right now.
Someone cheaper.
Yes, someone cheaper. It actually started out, and I remember, dude, I still have this. This is one of my fucking favorite movies. I watched this all the time as a kid. Huge Buzz Lightyear guy. So it started out, it was like the toys, and then they turned on the TV, and it was a Buzz Lightyear show. That's like what the movie was. So I guess in the Toy Story universe, Buzz Lightyear is like a TV show, and they made a toy after the TV show. So the fact that they have Buzz Lightyear as a real person is incorrect.
I guess that's my question. He is a real person in the movie?
He's
coming out?
Yeah. That's what it seems like, at least.
Wow.
Because it's like that's how it's animated. It's more like realistic animation, I guess.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It didn't look.
Whereas
as
the
cartoony.
old Buzz Lightyear movie was like
a
cartoony.
toy. Yeah, it was rendered as a toy.
It was a toy. In the movie though, when they were watching the show, it's like a show within a show kind of thing.
Yeah.
Very meta.
Are we allowed to say meta anymore?
No, we're
Because
not.
Facebook owns that now, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. They're going to bring us
We
down.
can talk about that, but yeah, go ahead.
Whatever. So it's like a show within a show. So the toys are watching this TV show, and that's cartoony. I could probably bring up a picture just to show you.
I'm
That's
sure
not gonna
I
help
would
the
have
audience, but
seen it at some point.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
He's like fighting Zurg and stuff. That's a fantastic movie. It's on YouTube. The whole thing's on YouTube. Go watch that.
Are they
love
really called
that movie.
Zurg?
The bad guy's called Zurg.
Are they? I'm surprised they got away with that.
Are they? It's one guy.
Oh, Zurg is the bad guy.
Yeah, the purple guy.
Okay.
The purple guy.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying you have Zurg in StarCraft. I'm just surprised that they get away with saying that. That's all.
What came out first? Dude, Toy Story came out first.
Over StarCraft? No way.
StarCraft 1 when?
I don't know. I can look
Toy
it up.
Story 1 was 90.
I'm going to fact check this. Don't worry about this, Calvin. I got it.
Yeah.
Toy Story was 99, you're saying?
I believe so.
Okay.
I'm checking that right now.
All right, you do Toy Story.
Toy Story
I'll do
1.
StarCraft.
I believe it's 95.
95. I think StarCraft
Does that beat it?
Yeah, there's no way.
Okay.
You got that. I'm wrong. It's 1998.
Let's go.
Wow.
I've been crushing you lately.
I know, man.
You thought that episode 4 was a completely different movie.
Oh, no. Hold on.
Oh.
Yep. No, okay, my eyes were bad.
98?
It's 98, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Toy Story 95. So, StarCraft ripped off Toy Story. Go fuck yourself.
That's, jeez, man.
Dude, I'm 2 for 2 on you.
You are.
You completely got episode 4 wrong. That's embarrassing.
I don't want to rehash
I don't want to have
to.
to do that either, but that was rough.
Can we take how do you feel about the Metaverse from Facebook?
I don't read news, so you'll have to enlighten me on what the hell you're talking about.
Well, so I'm still fuzzy.
Oh, I came into Discord and you were arguing. Okay.
Yeah, I'm still fuzzy on if
Yeah.
Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp and stuff, like if they're keeping those brand names, it'd be kind of nuts to not. But
Okay.
apparently they're rebranding and the parent company is now Meta.
It's called Meta.
It's called Meta. So like, you know how you have like the Oculus Quest?
Yeah.
Now it's going to be the Meta Quest.
Why?
I don't know.
So
probably because they
so
keep getting
Facebook's
sued.
called Meta now?
Oh, I guess, and that's why I'm not sure.
Nah, they'll probably still be called Facebook.
You would think so. It seems like they're doing this whole big transition.
That's kind of how like our
everything.
company works. Like CVS bought us, but they still call us that now.
Well, that's how like Google is like
Yeah.
Alphabet's the parent
Yeah.
company. So I gotta look
Yeah.
more into it, but I just thought that was like nutty. And then you have,
How about all these monopolies just owning everything?
yeah, really, it's all just like big. Like
Insane.
they make these smaller companies that they're still owning, pretend it's like,
like
oh, look
so
at this
how is that even allowed?
competition.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, whatever.
The only good thing about all of this is hopefully at some point, hopefully early next year,
Couch company will take over.
Couch Company will take over
Yeah.
and
Buy out Meta.
the Meta Quest or Oculus Quest, whatever you call it. You don't need your Facebook account to.
Oh, you
still
were
own
saying
it.
that, yeah.
So that's gonna be my big.
I don't have
main thing.
Facebook, and best decision of my life.
Yeah, but their VR headset is fun. It's very good.
Yeah.
And
I
the fact that I cannot even deactivate my account, like not kill it, but like
you can't
have it suspended
You can't get rid of your
at all.
accounts, which is frightening to me.
I'm still
that
waiting on the
stuff's
thing that
just
lets
on
you
there
nuke
forever.
your account. Like they were supposed to come out with that forever ago. And now it's like there's like a workaround where you can kind of delete old posts and stuff. But I want to
My friend. So my friend from school, he was going to be a teacher, and he had some old tweets that got him in trouble, and he had to fight with Twitter to get his account like pulled down like completely. Like he was trying to completely nuke it.
Yeah.
And it was really tough. Like it was hard to do it. I
mean,
think
what
he
can you
eventually
do?
got it. It was tough though. He's a great guy. And he was student teaching, and some of his students found like his old tweets, and they said go home.
dude, everybody's terrible whenever they're like younger, right? Like whenever,
Yeah.
like I mean, we said terrible
Yeah,
things
for
on
sure.
Xbox Live and whatnot.
I learned all my swear words on Xbox
Yeah.
Live.
Is there not? Am I crazy when I'm saying that? Like there's a site dedicated to preserving the internet, right? Like aren't there like just automated?
Archives? Yeah.
Yeah, but like
Probably.
isn't there like archive bots that just go around and just
Maybe.
save everything? So even if you
How
delete it, it doesn't
terrifying is
matter.
that? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like everything you put out there is just out there.
Yeah, but he's a teacher in like some
Oh, I'm not even saying
and-
just him in general.
yeah.
I'm just saying in general. Like it's
Oh yeah, I
crazy
mean,
to
sure,
think, like-
yeah. You'll screenshot and it's there forever, right?
Right.
So
Yeah, I was watching Mark Zuckerberg's kind of presentation, or at least like kind of flipping through it, and he just keeps talking about holograms, just holograms for everything.
I really want, like, if I was a reporter, like our journalists and reporters like are horrible. Like if I was a reporter, the first thing I would ask him is, "Are you a lizard person?" Because that's what everyone wants to know.
You need to
like
figure
you
that
do
out.
not function like a normal human being. Like
Right.
what are you?
Yeah.
Are you part of the cockroach people that survive in the middle of the earth?
Yeah.
That have risen up after thousands of years?
Sure.
When is E-Day?
So
He might be
the first, the scout.
first, the
Can you
scout.
imagine if suddenly there was just a million Mark Zuckerberg-esque people? Like, what if their superpower was everything he did, but like put that on a scale of 100, 1,000, whatever?
There's something wrong with him.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
And I don't know nearly enough. So like we're going to talk like we normally do, where we say half of it and don't really follow through with understanding like the full breadth of it. But like, how is he really any different than anyone that would create a company that makes decisions, gets a super successful company, selfish, and
I don't know,
doesn't
maybe
care
a
about
little bit more charisma?
Oh yeah, I mean charisma. I guess what I'm saying is like business wise.
Oh yeah. No,
like,
he's
you
the
make
same.
money.
He's the
Like,
same.
that's-
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I would be the same way, right?
Right.
But
I don't know. I'm not.
Well,
I'm not
I wouldn't be
discounting
exactly
him.
the
Like,
same way, but
sure. Like if you're,
I
if
could
you're preying on
understand
people-
how someone, falls into that.
Yeah, like if people were like, and he's lying or he's doing this to cover it up. I'm like, well, what do you? Of course he is. He doesn't want to get in
Yeah,
trouble.
we suck. Yeah, we're breaking the law.
Like,
whatever.
No
yeah.
one's gonna. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying what he's doing
Yeah.
is good.
No.
Obviously it's terrible. I'm just saying
If
like
you built something from the ground up,
yeah.
you're gonna protect it.
Right. And if you made bad decisions,
Yeah, exactly.
you're going to cover them up.
Exactly. like I think everyone can understand that.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm not saying it's right.
Yeah.
But you can understand it at least.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to do everything you
Everyone's
can.
done that for something in their life.
And now he has FU money where he's just like, I'm just change my name. Confuse the people.
He changed his name?
No. Like, company. It's like, it's Meta now.
Oh, yeah. No, that's
yeah, go ahead,
exactly,
sue
right?
Facebook. Yeah,
right?
sue him. Fuck Facebook.
Wow.
Meta.
Wow.
I don't know.
Fuck everything.
But his main argument now is like, oh, look at all the waste and everything because people see each other in person. You don't have to drive now anymore. Now you can just go in and
Why is he talking about holograms?
because he wants the
He wants
metaverse,
holograms.
right? It's just like instead of us
That scares
driving
the
into
shit
work,
out of me.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, I don't like driving into work.
No, me neither.
I will be the first one to say it.
Yeah.
But do I want Facebook to be projecting myself to work and then recording everything I say on a daily basis?
No.
Screw no.
No.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
I'll make that drive. You can write that down.
I'll make that drive,
I will.
Tyler.
Yeah. I will put the carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. I don't know. One of the monoxide.
I'm
It's
not
monoxide.
helping you. I'm so
No,
sorry.
You're just
I'm
nodding.
just
No,
in
it's
the
carbon
sidelines.
monoxide from vehicles.
2 oxides, 1 oxide.
One oxide. It's in
Yeah.
the air. It's killing the world apparently, and I will put that in the air before.
I have one
get
friend who
beamed.
listens to this. She's going for biochemistry. She's getting her master's.
Okay, well here I'm helping you out.
She's going
monoxide.
to just cringe. It's
No,
gonna be
it's fine.
fantastic.
It's fine. I have a science major technically.
Do you really?
Bachelor of Science? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I could have got one of those for fucking music.
For music, yeah. People are stupid. Anyway,
Anyways,
I don't know. What,
Yeah, I don't know.
What else do you want to talk about? We have talking for an hour, 13 minutes on candy and Mark Zuckerberg and Buzz Lightyear. Do you want to talk? Actually, do you want to talk about the Cowboy Bebop trailer? Did you watch that?
I did.
What do you think of the Cowboy Bebop live action Netflix trailer? Go.
Oh, okay. So the show's going to fucking suck. But I will say the trailer was intriguing.
Got the music.
They got the music. That's step one. And it feels like that's the best you can do for the vibe of the show. I don't like Faye very much. I feel like they could have
Faye
casted
was
someone
weird.
better.
Honestly, the only
Spike looks great.
Spike was the only, in my opinion, the only casting
Jet looks
choice
okay.
that was like,
Jet
yeah,
looks
all right,
fine.
I'm good. Jet was, he has, I don't know, man. Like, it's just like, You didn't see Ed, right? Did I
No.
miss? Okay, that's. I mean, obviously
who
my
you're
favorite
very
character.
curious
That's what
about,
I want
yeah.
to see. Is like, how do you get that anime-esque
You don't.
Ed in there?
It's gonna suck. I mean, they've
Yeah.
tried this a million times. No
like-
live action animated
It's
movie is
cosplay.
good.
How do you not see cosplay?
Yeah, they were. Did you see this? It was like, Faye's character is very sexualized, but that's a part of her bounty
Sure.
hunting. Like
Yeah.
she utilizes that in her approach. Okay, so it's part of her character.
Yeah.
Okay, is it over sexualized? Yeah, but it's like it actually means something. It's not just I like titties, so we're gonna draw her this way. I mean, they could,
all right.
they might that might have been
you're probably.
that might have been the original
This is
intent.
why we need a female on the show. So if you know anybody, you can.
Dude, I'm telling. What would she disagree with that?
No.
Have you seen her in the show?
No, I absolutely.
Yeah. Anyways, all I'm saying is like now they have her really covered up and things like that, and it's like that doesn't feel like Faye to me.
Yeah, I mean, it just none of it felt so. It's funny because we watched Squid Game, and they are very animated, and it was dubbed. So it felt anime just in that regard.
Right.
I almost say they should have did everything in. Well, it was Japanese, I assume.
Yeah.
From Cowboy Bebop. So they should have done the entire show in Japanese and then dubbed the English over it. And I feel like it would have sold it more. And that might be
maybe.
a weird thing.
Maybe,
to say.
I don't know.
Just
I will say Cowboy Bebop was one of the best dubs ever, though.
Cowboy Bebop's a fantastic. Like
Yeah.
it's a great show, but I guess what I'm saying is because it's Americans basically talking in American accents, obviously. Lip
So is the
synced
show
correctly.
though that you watched?
No, the Squid Game.
No, you watched Cowboy Bebop in dub.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
So you watched them talking American accents.
No, I get that absolutely.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, for like, so Squid Game was a Korean show, right?
Yes. No, I understand what you're saying.
Right, but they're way more expressive in an anime style than what we. And granted, we just saw the trailer,
So
who
it's
knows?
really the acting.
It's the. Well, that's what I'm trying to get
Okay.
at. Is like it's the acting, and I feel like if they were a little bit more over the top expressive,
Yeah, you have to be over. Yeah.
that would have sold it more than trying to do a gritty, quote unquote, realistic.
Why are we
version
trying
of
to
it.
do a live action Cowboy Bebop?
Especially
Why?
Especially because it's so stylized. Like the
Dude,
original
it's
is so stylized.
stylish.
This one is like,
That's gonna be so hard to pull off.
Yeah.
I thought the trailer was like as good as they could do, though.
but it still looked like a fan made trailer.
That's what I'm saying. It's too ridiculous. Anime's too ridiculous.
Yeah.
To put into the real world, it's too over the top.
I think you could do it, but you need to go all in on it.
Like
You
Squid
can't- you
Game,
can't-
yeah. I haven't seen it, but from what I have seen of it, yeah, I understand what you're saying. That's the
Yeah.
closest you're gonna get of just crazy. But I don't know. Cowboy Bebop's great. Like, why are we trying to? I mean, money, but
Yeah.
it's just forcing, man. You don't need to do that.
But they're doing it anyway. I will say, so second half of this, now that we're on the Netflix train, as I'm doing finger guns to you,
Yeah.
we're shooting each other.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Witcher? You
No.
never got Not around. Okay.
No, I haven't. Yeah.
Very good. That trailer looks awesome.
Witcher.
The Witcher 2, Season 2, I think it's like December 17th
Dude,
coming out.
Henry Cavill loves that fucking game.
And it
franchise
shows.
or whatever.
And
yeah,
it
exactly.
shows. That's
You
the
get
thing.
someone who actually that's the magic. Good actor, fits the part, and
Yep.
he loves it. That is the
all you need.
fucking
It's the
stars
triple
aligned.
thread. Yeah, it's perfect.
So I have no doubt that that's going to be
Dude,
fantastic.
everyone in that show is so it's so good.
So is it that good?
I
I'll have to check
obviously
it out.
like, it's just the trailer, but
Yeah, yeah. But you saw season 1, yeah.
I saw season 1,
Yeah.
loved it, watched it again. I think the second time you see it, it's like, oh, you're connecting a little bit more. 'Cause
Right.
Season 1 is interesting in the way that they shoot the episodes out of order.
Right.
So there's like multiple timelines going, and they actually go back in time and forward in time and stuff, and it's really weird, and it helps if you have somebody kind of explaining it to you. So I watched it first while Chelsea was like away, and then she watched it, and I watched it with her.
Yeah.
But as we're watching it, I was like, okay, no, this is actually happening in the past.
Right.
And I think that helped a little bit sell it.
Okay.
But then season 2, man, like I got chills watching it. Like I'm so excited to see what they do with that. And I'm hoping it's not one of those like every week they roll an episode out. Like I want to
you
binge
wanna
that. Like
binge it.
give me the 8 episodes, 10 episodes, whatever it is. I just want to go hard on a weekend and watch them.
Yeah, that's going to be good. I mean, it looks good. Henry Cavill is Cavill. He's great.
Cavill.
I liked him as Superman a lot. I actually liked Man of Steel. I don't know. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion, but I thought it was good. I was really excited for the DCU, and then they just fucked it with Batman v Superman. Like, what are they doing?
Yeah, I mean, I like him. I even like.
I like Batfleck too, but it was just like, oh, we got to catch up. Let's throw it all in here. It's the third movie or the second movie.
Marvel's been doing this for 20 years. We need to.
That's what I'm saying they came with Iron Man, Hulk, Captain America, Thor.
Yeah,
individual movies, and then you got Avengers.
Yeah,
I may be like that might be out of order, but whatever.
I'm excited to watch So I do like who they cast for Flash from the Justice League. I think he's funny.
Dude, I've given up.
Yeah, Chelsea's watching the Flash TV show.
Giving up on DC. I don't even give a shit about anything DC.
Did you watch the Harley Quinn cartoon yet on HBO?
Yeah. That's funny.
I think that's the last good.
Every DC
thing
animation's fantastic.
Yeah,
all the way back.
Yep.
Like we have the best show of all time, dude.
Yeah,
one of.
Well, yeah, it's one of. I can't believe. So
American animation. I think Batman the Animated Series, and this is a controversial opinion.
Yeah,
I think Batman the Animated Series is the best. People say Avatar. I respect it.
Sure,
Avatar's fantastic.
I haven't
Batman
watched
the Animated
Avatar,
Series.
So it's tough to me to.
Is to me the best iteration of Batman in that universe.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to get no.
I'm not getting any blowback for you, but I am getting from everyone listening. But I think it's amazing.
How much of it is art style and how much of it is voice acting?
Both.
Okay.
It's
so
both.
Just 50-50
the aesthetic. I mean, we've talked about this. The art style, the aesthetic. I mean, that I really feel Gotham.
Yeah.
In that.
Right.
They also did Gotham extremely well in the games. Obviously, you get that feel, that gritty, dark. Gotham vibe.
Like it's a crappy place. Like just
a horrible place.
About Batman's
depressing.
Terrible. Yeah. Like there's nothing happy.
Yeah. No. It's I love that aesthetic.
Yep.
That environment is so. It just draws you in. I guess for some reason.
Gothic's a great word. Yeah.
It's fascinating.
Yeah.
So and the voice acting, like that is Batman.
Sure.
Kevin Conroy. Not Heath Ledger. Fucking
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill. Thank you.
Kevin Conroy is wholesome from just seeing him on Twitter. And
right.
He could be kicking puppies whenever he's home alone. But like he does look pretty old. He's not that. Like he's old, but not that old.
He looks
pretty
older than he is.
Yeah. That's gonna be a.
That's going to be a sad day. Yeah. We need to pump out as much as we can, dude. We need to get.
Dude, I need you to say all these lines. We'll figure out the order later.
Here's the dictionary.
Yeah.
Go through it.
Oh my goodness.
That's all we need.
We just need an AI to put it all together.
I love that universe, man. That the DCAU is the best. That's what I love. I mean, they've always done that better than Marvel. Mm-hmm. And I'd probably say maybe the video games too. Although Marvel has Spider-Man.
Well, they put out two
Injustice
trailers.
Is so good though,
because like DC they had like some con or something they started like, putting on everything like the Batman was out and stuff. It's cool. But they put out two trailers. One from I think Warner Brothers Montreal, which was like the all the kid bats. So I forget what it's called. It's not Justice League, but it's like, hey, here's Robin,
Young
Nightwing,
Justice,
something I don't know.
Okay.
But it's
great show by the way.
Well, it's not the show. It's the
I know.
video
I'm just
game.
saying. Great show.
So they put that out, and I'm just like, this is boring.
Ooh.
Like it's like they did like the Court of Owls or something. And
that makes me die inside when they're doing a presentation. Everyone's just like, this sucks.
Yeah. Well, I'm not even gonna say it sucks. And obviously, we didn't play it, so whatever. But like, I'm watching the trailer.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this is a very cookie cutter trailer. And then Rocksteady comes out, and they're like, hey, here's the Suicide Squad trailer. And it kicked ass. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
It was good. It was action packed.
I did like that.
Superman freaking comes in and like they're literally like, all right, we're gonna kill Superman. We're gonna kill the Flash. I'm like, that. What a just amazing,
dude. How much better does that look than Guardians of the Galaxy? By the way,
I know,
right?
So, but Guardians of the Galaxy got great reviews when it came out.
I saw that they showed a lot of that at E3, and I was like, I pretty much get the sense of the game here. And is it bad? No. But it seems very.
I'm watching it. And
video game. You know what I mean? Where the quality isn't quite.
It got. I think it's like an 89 on Metacritic right now. Like it's up there.
But what's the audience score?
I don't know.
But what's the audience score? You might run into that.
Maybe. But what I'm saying is,
you might run into that.
If you look at it,
you might have that Disney money coming in. I'm telling you, dude, it's fucking insane. It happens.
I'm not saying that didn't happen.
What did Madden get? Madden gets like 9s and shit.
Yeah, well, that's true.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Those games are terrible. Every year.
Now that Madden's not, that's a whole other conversation.
Madden over 10 years ago is far superior to any of the Maddens today.
Yeah.
More game modes. I mean, higher quality.
I'm never a big Madden guy. Like,
I'm just saying,
I don't know. It looks real. Like you see the sweat on the players.
Yeah, it looks fucking more real, but then people start falling through the earth.
Well, yeah.
Glitches all over the place.
I bought
they added,
Madden
this is what I
18,
hate.
I think.
This is what I hate. New game mode. And they'll list the new game mode. And then you go back to Madden 05.
Yeah,
and you had that fucking game mode
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Are you out of your mind?
Dude, if you look at it,
they take it out and then they put it back in.
Well, they take it out
at
the generation jump.
Yes.
And they did that with NHL, where they
Yes.
stripped everything back because they just couldn't get it to work in time. Yeah, no, I totally get it.
Disgusting.
My final thought on Guardians, and we can wrap this up.
Sure.
All I was saying is, like, I'm watching all these reviews.
Yeah.
And everyone's just like, this is fine, but the dialogue's great. And I kept thinking of you, where it's like, oh, the story's good, the dialogue's great, the characters are great.
It
just looks boring.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all.
No, I'm with you.
You're shooting your guns. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you're shooting your guns more while dodging this.
It doesn't
thing.
have
Cool.
that it factor.
I still want to play it. I'm sure it's going to go on sale for holiday. But
after playing Back for Blood, it actually kind of reminds me of that. Because when I was seeing the trailer at E3, and they showed a lot, it's just constant banter. Like, this is our perception of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Just like Back for Blood is like, this is what we remember of Left 4 Dead. But if you go back and play Left 4 Dead, it was very timed banter.
Yep.
It wasn't always in your face.
Yep.
And I think it's a little over the top. And I kind of draw a similarity between those two.
Yeah, they weren't like and that's
Left 4 Dead was tasteful with that, and it was like the characters were great, but it wasn't in your face all the time. If you get like, you might remember it that way, like, oh, they were constantly bantering.
Yeah,
and that's what Back 4 Blood does. It's like, we played it. It's like every fucking second they're saying something to each other, and I saw that in Guardians too, because you think of the movies, they're like, oh yeah, they're always at each other's throats, whatever.
But with the Guardians, I could see, and that someone called that out in one of the reviews, was like, it's good. Like, there are certain lines and stuff that will get repeated and that gets tiresome.
Right.
But like, their banter makes more sense than something in like a Back 4 Blood where it's just the same line over and over and over again.
Right. No, for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, what's it called? Fucking Suicide Squad looks great. Yeah, for sure.
That trailer looks
I love
really
the Injustice games.
Yeah.
Were you ever a fan of those?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, love that. And the Batman games. I mean, so to me, DC has always been better in the video game department. That's my take on that, though.
Than Marvel.
Because I think the Batman games hold up to the Spider-Man games. But then we get Injustice, which is huge. I'm trying to think of the other games. Like, the Avengers game sucked. You know what I mean? Everything that Marvel tries to make
Game Pass, so that's the thing, is I'm going to try it out.
Yeah, everything Marvel makes, I feel like, is a flop.
I mean, Marvel has the what was it? The
Disney
Marvel
Quest.
Ultimate Alliance.
Ultimate Alliance was a good game.
Yeah, like, I think Marvel has them there, and like, they have those arcade machines where he plays like Captain America and like throw your shield and stuff.
They have Capcom versus Marvel is always popular.
I think it's a little bit different on the video game side, just because you have talented developers making those games. You can still get something fun out of it versus something like a movie where it's like, I don't know.
More writing.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, we'll think, I don't know what I was trying to say. But, dude, you know what I was thinking about today?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to compile all these lists. So just to try and understand who I am as a person.
Finish Einstein's work, like we said.
Finish Einstein's work. But, so I was talking about my project before where I'm trying to go through every console that I've ever owned and then, my favorite games.
Yeah.
Kind of list those out. But in an extension of that, and I haven't even started with that, by the way.
Okay.
I should. But I was thinking about, man, what if I compiled every piece of media that I've consumed that I can think of? So I have like my top movies, my top games, like when all those are done, and then just try and compile like a top 100 of my favorite characters. And I was thinking about this, and I texted Tyler during work, and I said, Cookie Monster might make a run for the top 10.
Yeah.
Give me a character.
Which I said you're nuts.
He said I'm nuts at first, but give me a fucking character. This guy makes me laugh every time he's on screen with his googly eyes and shoving cookies in his mouth, his black hole of a mouth, and getting crumbs everywhere because he's a fucking puppet.
And it's just spilling out. You would weight humor.
He might be the funniest character I've ever seen in my life. He's hilarious.
That's interesting. So you
think of greatest characters, and you're like Jack Sparrow and
Yeah,
I don't know.
get something
Michael from
out
The
of it.
Office
Sure.
is fantastic, but Cookie Monster.
You know, I mean,
He's got the recognition. He's hilarious. I love how he looks. He's just
Yeah.
a fucking googly-eyed freak.
the only thing I would say with that would be, and this is getting stupid. But
Yeah, I love it.
if we're talking Cookie Monster on like what makes Cookie Monster great, like so Jack Sparrow, you have to have Captain J. Like you have
Right,
to have
yeah.
that actor, that mannerism,
Yeah.
all that stuff. Just like because like we have in video games, not the same. It does not.
Right.
Does not work.
Was it not good in Sea of Thieves?
It was fine, but
Yeah. Take
like,
it or leave it.
you
Okay.
don't need it. Yeah.
Sure. Did he do the voice or no?
No, I was just
someone
like
else.
a normal
Yeah.
dude. I forget.
So if he did the voice, you think that would have made it?
no, because I honestly I don't think what's his name is going to be a good. I mean, the voice might have sounded better, but do I think
Sure.
he's a good voice? And we've talked about this with
Yeah.
like, is he a good voice actor?
Yeah.
Like Johnny Depp is.
But that's different because he started as the live action role. That is the character,
Right.
is Johnny Depp. Whereas in a lot of these other circumstances, Spike from Cowboy Bebop is going from the animation to the live action.
Yes.
So you don't have that deep voice.
Oh yeah, I think it's
You
better
know.
to go from live to animated versus the other way. Absolutely,
Yeah.
but
Anyways, you're saying so you need that actor.
right. And I guess what I'm saying is like if you have Cookie Monster,
Yeah.
Cookie Monster can be
Could be
anyone's
anyone.
voice. You could do it, and you technically don't need like Cookie Monster. Could be anyone, like, as long as it's a puppet with googly eyes.
That's what I'm saying.
You get
That's
the
the
same
beauty
effect.
of it. You could be under there playing Cookie Monster and you're just shoving cookies into your mouth.
Yeah, but
and
what I'm saying is
cookie.
it could be like an orange hairy dude with googly eyes, and it would be the same concept.
No. It's gotta be
Has
Cookie
to be
Monster.
Cookie Monster.
They tried to make Carrot Monster or some shit.
Did they really?
Yeah, there was a riot.
Are you sure that just wasn't like some?
No, I'm
leftist,
pretty sure. I'll look it up. Our research department get on that.
Yeah.
They were trying to make kids eat healthier, but it's too late.
It's just-
The Cookie
yeah,
Monster
yeah.
is
once it's out of the bag.
it's out of the bag, man. But Cookie Monster's up there. Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, love that guy.
Pretty good.
I
mean,
mean,
but
we
everyone
talked
from
about
Winnie the
Buzz
Pooh is very
Lightyear.
good,
I
yeah.
was a huge Buzz Lightyear fan, man.
Man, that's
Huge.
That would be such a crazy.
That'd be a crazy list. When you have like Cookie Monster
Yeah.
beating out Marcus Phoenix. I would love that list. It would get so nutty. I'm all about it. Someday I will get it.
Along kind of the same thing with like all the media, and I know
Yeah.
we got to wrap this up because
Yeah.
get some grub.
Grub.
But I was
Grubhub?
thinking about. No, I'm not paying those prices. You kidding me?
Well,
we'll
they
drive.
sponsor us.
I was thinking about like, can we craft like on paper the perfect game for like me? Like we know it's like, oh, I like this genre, or I like this thing, or whatever.
Yeah.
Can we get like super detailed and be like, I want.
And here's how this works.
Yeah, like can you just make like dump all the different things I like into this machine, crank it a few times, and it spits out like.
See, I feel
Here's
like
a
whenever there's
perfect
a
thing.
game that we feel like is right up your alley like that, you hate it.
I know, but I want to
so
get to the. I
strange.
want to get to the root of it. I want to know
That's
the
why.
psychological.
So I'm starting
reason.
with. I should hold myself to this by the end of the year.
Oh, that's too. You're not.
No,
gonna do
not
that.
the character list, but at least the
okay.
video game list.
Yeah.
Every console, every game I played on each console. That's how I'll divide it up, and then I can rank them.
I could commit to the end of the. So because here's the thing, we're not going to be
2
able to-
months.
We don't play a lot of new games. Really, like it's not like we're flying
Yeah, not
through
a ton
every
of new
single
games,
new
yeah.
release.
But there's only a handful of consoles I've ever played. It's gonna be PS1, PS2, Xbox 360, PC, Game Boy.
Yeah. I guess what I'm saying is instead of
don't
doing
know.
a game of the year
Yeah.
at the end of the year, I think it'd be neat to do like here's our top
100
100
games,
or whatever it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like that.
Get some other-
See how much overlap there is. That would be an interesting
Yeah, it'd be
thought
neat.
experiment.
Yeah.
But eventually, I want to do the characters, and I want to see Cookie Monster be in the top 10. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
I don't know.
Color me shocked if Cookie Monster cracks into the top.
He's going to be on the list. I will tell you that.
It'll be on the list, sure. I don't think he makes it
Top
past
10, yeah. I mean,
past-
top 10's got to be crazy.
I don't think you get him in the top 50.
Wow.
He's
fantastic.
When you take all characters of all
He's fantastic.
media,
I think you're underrating him.
maybe. I don't think he hits top
I am
50.
not even joking. Every time he's on screen, I feel happy.
Sure.
I am laughing
Yeah.
to this day.
Absolutely.
Like, my friend will send me Cookie Monster gifts at work, instantly brightens my day.
I just don't
He's
know
the
how.
fucking
I don't know
funniest.
how much that propels him up the list.
I think he's
Maybe
the
he
funniest
does. Maybe
character.
I'm 100%
He might be
wrong.
the funniest
Yeah.
character of all time.
We'll find out.
Is he funnier than Michael Scott? Oh,
That's what I mean. I know.
Yeah, no, because Michael Scott is like like he's in situation like he's a human being. He has lines and dialogue.
Exactly. That's why he's not cracking top 50.
Does he make me laugh every time he's on screen? No.
Sure.
Does Cookie Monster shoving cookies in his face make me laugh every single time? Absolutely. I'm laughing right now.
But that only happens.
I don't care.
But that only happens.
It's the same shit over and over. It just works.
Yeah, but that's because it's such a far and few between instance. You see a quick hit of Cookie Monster, you get a little giggle, and then you move on. It's not just constant.
True.
I think the longer you see Cookie, it's a diminishing returns. Like the more you see Cookie Monster.
I still think it's as funny today as it was back when I was in my high chair. I love them.
All right.
Perfect design.
Well, when you get that list together and Cookie Monsters.
Maybe I'm overhyping him. I don't give a fuck. I love him. I love them.
Just do it out of spite now.
I was just watching like Cookie Monster videos at work, and I was like, this is awesome.
I can't wait to go through the time codes and just for whatever time this is, be like Cookie Monster.
I love it. All right. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for sticking with us. As always, if you made it this far, we really appreciate it. Are we going to have a poll this week?
I don't know. We'll talk about it. Maybe.
All right.
We'll see.
If you're on Spotify, the app, take a look for our poll.
Yes.
Vote on that. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
We really appreciate that.
Or
check us out on couchcompany.games for our top 5 lists. Not the YouTube channel's on there, right?
It is. Yeah.
Oh, it is. YouTube channel. Everything's on there. Check us out there. We've got a lot of things coming at you here. We appreciate you, as always, watching and listening to the end if you made it that far. And thanks for joining us on the couch. We'll see you next week. Peace.